Hello, this is Alex from Lincoln Park Library, and today's How To Tuesday is how to make fake snow. So this one is extremely simple. The only materials that you really need are baking soda and water. You can also add glitter, which is optional, or if you want the snow to smell really nice, you can also add essential oils. I know a lot of people use like peppermint or eucalyptus or something like that, so you can use that as well, but you don't need it to create the fake snow. All you need is the baking soda and the water. So for step one, you actually need to prep the baking soda. So you need to put it in the freezer for at least several hours. If you can put it in overnight, that's even better. It'll just keep it a lot cooler for when you make it so that you can simulate real snow by having it be cold. Because just having cold water, it's not really enough to simulate like the same feeling that snow has of that coldness. So it's definitely best to keep the baking soda in the freezer for as long as you possibly can. Overnight is best, but even if it's just a couple of hours, that's still better than nothing. For step two, once you're ready to create the snow, you will take the baking soda out of the freezer, and then depending on, how many kids you have, how many people are playing with it, you're going to pour a certain amount into a container for mixing. So I just did a little bit here in a bowl just so I could show you what it looks like. But I suggest if you have kids especially playing with it, you put it in like maybe a sheet pan or some kind of like big container where you can mix it and you can just do it all right there and then you can play with it right there. It's a lot easier than having to, mix it in a big bowl and then pour it somewhere else. Just do it in whatever container that the kids will be playing with it in. So for step three, once your container or bowl or whatever you're using is filled with the frozen baking soda, you want to slowly add in your cold water. So only do this like maybe like a tablespoon or like a splash at a time because you don't need a lot of it. And then I initially had put too much water and it was kind of like icing consistency, which was too much water. You'll definitely want to just put, like a splash at a time, tablespoon at a time. It depends on obviously how much baking soda that you have in your container. So if you add it little by little to get the consistency that you want, you don't have to, keep adding baking soda. If you add too much water, you don't have to worry about that. So just a little bit at a time until you get like that like crumbly kind of consistency that you want. Or if you like want wetter snow, you can add more water. That's up to you. In this stage is when you'd also want to add in like glitter or essential oils, things like that. That's totally optional. I didn't do this here, but it is really pretty once you add in glitter. And then just some things that you can do with fake snow. So you can create snowballs, you can make mini snowmen, which you can see up here. They actually have really, really cute kits online on Amazon for relatively cheap that have like little plastic hats and scarves and eyes and like little carrot noses that are super, super cute that kids could use for this. You could also use cookie cutters to make different shapes and punch them out. You can see down here there's a snowflake one. You can get like plastic toys, which are really fun, especially like diggers, construction vehicles to move the snow is really cute. Some people also create winter sensory bins. So you can see here there's some like winter animals. They added pine cones. I can see like some kind of like glitter in here. Flat marbles, again with the cookie cutters, are really fun. So this would be awesome for a winter sensory bin. You'd obviously need a lot more baking soda than what I used, but it's really cheap to buy from a store, and you just need that and water, so it's really simple to make. Again, if you're making a sensory bin here, just like do it all in that bin. So what's nice about this is that you can just make it and play with it in the same bin or tray or container or whatever it is. And you can really do whatever you want. Even up here, some kids practice their letters, you can do numbers. It's just a really great sensory activity for kids of all ages. I think they could have a lot of fun with it. Also, when you're making snowmen up here, one tip that I did see was to add a little bit of white conditioner, white so that it doesn't color the snow. If you use a little bit of conditioner, it makes the snow stick together a little better. so that you can make a snowman, or when you're making a snowball, it'll keep it together a little better. So that was one tip that I did see that I thought was really helpful. But overall, I think it's a really fun activity for, kids and adults and families to create this fake snow. The only real prep that you need to do is to put the baking soda in the freezer for a couple hours, or again, overnight if you can. That's really the only prep that you need. And then whatever you have at home, you can use, to play with it. And any of these options are fantastic, even if you create, your own ways to play. You can even use like maybe Play-Doh toys that they have would be great too. But overall, it's super fun and easy and inexpensive, which is great for, these coming cold months when we're all going to be inside looking for things to do with the kids. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and hope that you learned something and can make some fake snow. Let me know how it goes, and thanks for watching. Have a good day.